Isa po sa mga cause that we have to consider in recognition of foreign divorce or isa sa mga factors is the fact of service dun sa respondent, dun sa foreign spouse. Iba-iba po yung courts, unfortunately, ng requirements or ng interpretation of the rules, although there are the same rules din naman. Pero pwede po yung mga interpretations, depende na lang po kung saan magpo-file. So some courts, they require na kailangan po talaga matanggap nung foreign spouse. And so it's important that we get their address, we get their details, at least siguro email address kunin po natin. And if we are in good terms with them, sana sagutin nila kung magpapaalam yung abogado na iserve sila ng summons by email, then they just respond that they acknowledged it. They received the email from our courts and ayun, tinatanggap nila. So minsan, it pays din na kapag dapat magdi-divorce tayo, friends pa din kahit pa paano. Bati pa rin kayo. Hindi, ano man nangyari, kalimutan na. And then just move on and try to make the most of it. So, isa po yun sa biggest consideration when we file for recognition of foreign divorce. This is also especially important because if we are not able to acquire jurisdiction over the foreign spouse, hindi po natin mahaingan ng demanda o ng summons yung dati nating asawa, ay we will have to go the route of publication. Once a week for 3 weeks, in a newspaper of general circulation. At dito po ako medyo may tampo sa sistema dahil actually it's quite expensive. Some of them charge as much as 30,000 just to publish. No? Marami nga nagsasabi talaga. Mas magastos pa yung divorce or annulment nila kaysa sa kasal nila. Pero hindi naman po namin kasalanan ng mga abogado din yun. It is what it is. And yung publication cost, so yun nga, we really try to haggle as much as we can. Pinakikiusapan po namin sa mga publishers that hindi po lahat ng ating mga kababayan na nagpaparecognize ng foreign divorce ay may kaya porque siguro nagtatrabaho abroad, ano pa rin po, there's some cost to it. And so, yun, we advise as much as possible, sana ma-servan na lang yung address ng foreign spouse, o better yung email address talaga because our rules of court now allow summons by email, o di ba? Finally, nakasabay na tayo sa technology. And so, please, 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 if possible, get in touch with your foreign spouse, get their email, and get them to acknowledge kapag mag-motion ang abogado, sasabihin ng lawyer, motion to serve summons through email. Ayan, pwede na po natin padala yung petition for recognition of foreign divorce at wala naman siyang kailangan gawin kung hindi. Aminin niya lang, sagutin niya lang yung email, sabihin niya na, yes, I acknowledge receipt of your email. Thank you. Diba? Yun na, tapos na. And that will save you the publication cost. Ang mga publishers po kasi, accredited ng per city, per court, no? Meron mga accredited publishers and unfortunately, iba-iba yung presyo nila pero karamihan, mahal. Mahal magmahal. Mahal ang hindi na nagmamahal. Hindi na kayo nagmamahalan, pero nagmamahal pa rin. So anyway, yun po ang isa sa pinaka-importanting tip ko if you're considering filing for a petition for recognition of foreign divorce. Get your ex's address, get their email address, most importantly, and get them to agree na sagutin ang email kapag sila ay pinadalhan ng husgado ng email. For more questions, you can set an appointment with us online. We have a free 15-minute consultation.